Just thought I'd make a little video because there's a couple of new subscribers in, giving them the Irish shed experience. So this is not a professional workshop. It's not like a spotlessly clean place, but what it is a shed. It's my shed. And I think I've managed to put some pretty cool things into it since we got it. So we bought a house about 2 years ago, and then the shed was with it. And when we first bought the house, the only car I had was this one here, and that's kind of grown in the last couple of years, which is really, really cool. Nothing crazily expensive or over the top, but I'll give a little bit of an explanation on this one, because that's probably the biggest one for this YouTube channel. So this here is my 1994 Toyota Starlet GT Advance, fully stripped, I suppose, as such, getting a restoration. So for anyone that kind of doesn't know the backstory about this car, I bought this around 2 years ago. It was abandoned for I think around 15 years, kind of left outside, and the weather, the typical Irish weather then, had its usual results. So we have an awful lot of rust. All the sills were completely gone. Obviously all the kit is taken off it, but when I bought the car I knew that it was like this. We can see on the other side that I have one part of that done. Not going to get into absolutely everything, but I cut out obviously the outer sill and the inner. I have the inner replaced, which was all rotted. You can see here where it kind of all got welded up and new panels on, and I have another panel here. So this is pretty much the biggest project that I've ever done. I've never done any welding. I picked up a welder a couple of months ago with the help of some of the friends and learning and videos on YouTube and stuff. We've kind of managed to get this much done. The goal for this car is this will be hopefully fully restored. I aim on repainting everything, pretty much replacing everything that we can. I have a nice lot of parts and stuff up there that we might have a look at. And we have an engine for it here. We have another engine for it back there. We have a couple of gearbox options. So obviously the one that came out of it is here. That's a Glanza box. There's an LSD box in there somewhere as well, kind of stripped apart, and all the drives and stuff. There's all the interior parts. But yeah, like it takes time. I often get asked, when is the next update coming? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to have time. This isn't like, full on YouTube build and crazy transformation and all that kind of stuff. I work full time. I've got 3 kids. Life is fairly full on at the minute, but we're slowly getting there, and we're learning everything. I want to try and do as much as I can to this car myself, even though I'm not a mechanic, I'm not a welder, don't know anything about anything. Just learning as we go. So yeah, that's that car. That is going to be hopefully something really, really special. I'll just very briefly touch on this. This is an original Irish car. This is kind of what started the YouTube channel. So I did kind of a full conversion to this from a normal Irish Starlet to a GT. Everything was on it. I have everything there, back axle. This kind of died. So I got a wiring loom, custom wiring loom made for this car. And it got lost. So when we purchased this house and we moved all of our stuff up, a box went missing, and unfortunately that box had the wiring loom for this. EP wiring made it. It was beautiful. I opened the box, looked into it and closed it, and I never even took it out, and unfortunately it's gone. So what I decided to do is, which may seem insane to some people, I took all the good panels from this car, and that's what I'm using to repair this. I just think the purity of that one is nicer than this one here. I would rather have an original in from Japan GT than an Irish conversion, which is still cool. That's no shade to anyone that has that, but I have an opportunity to do this car. So that's going to be kind of the main car on the channel. And then we have this one. So I love this car. This is my 1995 Toyota Corolla. Nothing fancy power wise. It's 1.3 petrol. Currently jacked up because You may have seen the shorts. It broke down on me. So this wheel here locked up. So I have it all kind of ready. I have wheel bearings and new brake shoes ordered for this. So like this one will show up from time to time and we're kind of doing bits, but the main focus is this here. What I've done to this car since I bought it is I put the P1s in it, did the JDM lights, JDM grille, put in some spots in it. We did 11 front seats. I have the back seats there as well. Changed the steering wheel, changed out the gear knob. What else did I do with it? Put on this exhaust and actually put on different lights that were on it, and I put this Toyota badge back on it. So I didn't really do much, but I do plan on making this lovely. I drive this car a lot, mainly on the weekends and stuff, but I love it. This one here is more like a kind of throwback for me because I had one of these when I was 18 or 19 and I absolutely loved it, and I always wanted to get back into one. Obviously there's a bit of a Toyota team going on. It's just what I'm into. But that's the beauty about it. I could be into anything. There could be a Civic here at some stage, but I am more of a Toyota man. Like obviously I'd like my twin cams and my chasers and all that kind of stuff, but they're just gone so ridiculously expensive. It's a hard thing to attain for someone now, whereas these are kind of attainable and I think still quite cool. And they're all so easy to work on. Like stuff, I'm going to break shit. Like I'm going to do stuff that I don't know what I'm doing and do it wrong, but they're very, very forgiving where you can kind of get it semi-right and it will work. Which is the beauty because obviously, like I've said, I have no idea of anything. I have no idea how to do anything, but we're doing it. Show you some of my tools and stuff, which are pretty basic. So like, good chunk of them just slung in here. All of this was really just purchased for this job. I have an angle grinder, I have a welding mask, which is pretty much new as well. An absolute disaster of a socket set here. Probably one of the nicer bits or more fancy bits I suppose was this that I picked up, a MIG welder and my gas. And then the rest of my tools are over here. Set of sockets there, small one, random old stuff. Couple of spanners, couple of pry bars, and then a few bits of nonsense down there. And that's kind of it. Couple of drills and things, you know. But even with that amount of basic stuff that you can see there, we're kind of doing a fair bit of work with it. So it just goes to show you don't need like a state-of-the-art garage and, you know, units the whole way along and every kind of tool under the sun. Especially with these cars, you can do an awful lot of what you need to do with basic tools. A thing that I really enjoy about the kind of Irish car culture is a lot of the sheds will look like this, or they look kind of like there's nothing much going on, and then you could step in and see something far more exciting than what I have going here. Like this to me is extremely exciting, but there's other lads that have way nicer things in there, and that's great for them. But this is an old, really old barn kind of shed, but there's cool things sitting inside it, which is all across the country. So like, you know, Juice Box have plenty of videos of kind of cars hidden in sheds, but there's always something hidden somewhere. And like, there's a nice bit of stuff here in Ireland. A lot of it came from Japan. There's a huge amount of interest in the JDM car scene here in Ireland, and this is a common kind of theme. What you would see commonly, there's a lot of stuff here that you see in other sheds as well, like all these bottles, because we're going to get our 15 cents of that out of them because we're Maine, and bags of lime and bags of cement, and there's more bottles over there. That's all fairly Irish. Stuff just fired all over the ground. And of course water on the ground because it never stops raining here, ever. What else? Of course, cans of cider. You're always going to find some beer in a shed. Yeah, there's always going to be timber in an Irish shed, and there might even be an Irish flag. My little mountain bike that I haven't used in years, and some more storage of nonsense. Upstairs then, kind of loft area, is where I keep an awful lot of absolute nonsense. Most of this can go in the bin, but there's car parts. So 11 interior, MR2 interior, spare Starlet stuff there, more GT seats, GT kits all along here, another boot. Yeah, a lot of stuff that I've collected over the years. Practically all of it is Starlet stuff, GT stuff. Flywheels, pistons, all of that nonsense, turbos, lights, lights. Yeah, just all stuff that's been kind of collected over the years that is kind of gone hard to find. It's worth having, because I have no interest in selling anything. Everything that I'd ever get will be saved, hopefully, and it'll all be saved for the 2Ds. But yeah, this is the shed. So that's kind of it. I just wanted to throw a video together. There has been a couple of subscribers come in, and I just wanted to say thank you. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, like there's plans. Obviously, we know, or I know where I want to go with the cars anyway, what I want to do. Obviously, this is the main one. I want to get this fully restored and hear turbonizes and fluttering. I want to hear all that. I want to make the Corolla kind of a bit more my own. Have plans for that. Would love to eventually get more cars, all going well, everything permitted, that'd be great. And obviously I have plans for the shed as well. So I would like to tidy it all up. I would like to kind of modernize it a bit more. The dream would be to get a 2-post lift in and obviously grow the amount of tools that I have, which wouldn't be hard considering there's not a whole pile there. But yeah, look, it's just a welcome video showing kind of some of the common traits that you'll see in an Irish shed pretty much. And I suppose all the videos I'm going to be putting out are very kind of Irish shed-ish, if that makes sense. There's a lot of guys doing what I'm doing. A lot of it's just fooling around, messing around, trying to get things back going again, trying to restore things, and trying to learn a bit then the whole way along. But yeah, that's it. One thing I will say is thanks a million to all the people that have been kind of messaging me recently, and all those new subscribers. I suppose with me and my channel, I never really ask for you to subscribe. In my opinion, if you think what I'm doing is cool, you're going to do that anyway. And without being one of those things that are just constantly asking you to subscribe, which I probably should be doing because everyone else is doing it. And it seems they seem to have more subscribers than me. But it's just another Irish thing where I just think that's awful. But yeah, it is what it is. So hope you enjoyed a quick look around the shed. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of the kind of common Irish traits. And if you have an Irish shed like this with stuff hidden in it, please give me comments, let me know what you have in it. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, if you're enjoying what kind of content I'm putting out, I'd love to hear it. I respond back to pretty much every comment. Not that there's a million comments coming in, but I do try and respond to everyone, and I do see everyone coming in, and I see every person that is either liking a video or subscribing or giving a comment. So that's all really, really appreciated. It's been a really cool experience doing this on YouTube so far. Just said I chance it and seems to be doing well. I'm happy with how everything is going. I'm happy with the way the channel has grown, the car collection has grown, the shed has actually grown since we started this channel as well, which is all very cool. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Just a very quick video to say welcome, and I hope we can start getting out some more content in these cars soon and keep everything moving forward. See you in the next one. Goodbye.